Hello, welcome in. I'm Hugh, and this is our Monday morning co-working session. Now, you do not have to have ADHD to take part in this session. I have ADHD, and I find the Pomodoro method extremely helpful for giving me time to focus, but also for me, the important part is actually once I start a task, is then training myself to take the breaks so that I don't burn out and get overwhelmed and get fatigue. So it is really important that today we take the breaks in between each session. So each session will be 25 minutes of work followed by a 5-minute break. Now, as we go along through this today, if you find that a slightly different timing works for you, that is absolutely fine. You do not have to do the same timings as me. So some people choose to do, say, 30 or 40 minutes of work and have a slightly longer break. But just make sure if you are doing a slightly longer work session that it's pre-planned, that you take a longer break in between so that your body can reset and recharge, and you're not changing it every cycle. So whatever we do, we're repeating. So for instance, I'm going to be doing 25 minutes and then a 5-minute break. I will then do that in every single block. I'm not going to do one block of 25 minutes and then one block of 45 minutes, because the consistency is also key. Yes. Welcome to Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. If you have not been here before, this is technically a game, but I use it as a tool. As you can see, we've actually got our timers and stuff all in the game itself. Our to-do list. I've got to add a really yucky one, but I've got to do my budget, and I've been putting it off for ages, so I'm going to add it to the list. We did the photo editing, that happened. Stream schedule and social scheduling is something I have to do every week. I'm going to take update physical diary off. That's not working for me at the moment. So things I find with my to-do list: if there is an anxiety point on my list, like for instance writing in my physical diary, writing in my physical diary is something I would like to do, but it is not a necessity. It is not something that, you know, my schedule or anything is going to fall apart without, because I have Google Calendar. It would just be nice to also have a physical version, but that's just it. If I'm saying, oh, it would be nice to have this, but I don't need to have it, and it's causing overwhelm on a to-do list that otherwise I can manage, and is actually stopping me doing the to-do list in general because there's an anxiety point on it, take it off. You can always add it back on later. If it is that much of something that your brain really wants, it will remember it later. Because I know that's the thing a lot of the time, like you're worried about what we're going to forget. You could also have a second list, have a need list and a want list. So yeah, it's all about finding ways to de-stress ourselves. So for instance, in Spirit City, I love the beach. I have the beach outside the window. I find it very lovely and calming. I use the lo-fi music, but again, you can have any sound that you want. Excuse me. This morning was a tough start. So I did not get out of bed until exactly 10 a.m. And the only reason I managed to get out of bed is because I knew I had this co-working session. There is a reason why I do these, guys. There is a reason it gets me out of bed in the morning on a Monday. I find if I can start my Monday well, it puts me in good stead for the rest of the week. It doesn't always work that way, but it helps, definitely. So a reminder, by the way, if you have not hydrated, if you have not taken your medication, do those things first and then start work. Don't do it the other way around, because you will forget. Cool. All right, let's see. I always like us to have a reward for a session, so we're going to work on one of our spirits. I don't want to do an evening one. Okay, let's do one of our cooking spirits. So we already got the cappy bun. I think this one's a little night. Chop veggies into bite-sized pieces. Let the sound of the kitchen motivate you. Best prepared in the early morning before your day begins. Perfect. So the way we set this up, so we go to our activity. Our activity is going to be the kitchen. We're going to be chopping. We can take that off the screen as well. Sounds of the kitchen and early morning. Okay, I think we're already in early morning. We are. Sounds. We can take off fireplace and vinyl. We might add vinyl back in. I need the white noise today. Kitchen ambience. There we go. We'll have some sizzling. Okay, we do need the... We'll put kitchen ambience in there very quietly. There we go. And as you can see, look, we've now got this little circle going around, which means that that spirit is on its way. I feel like the kitchen's very dark. Shall we redecorate quickly? Hey Meeps! I know that Struggle didn't want to get out of bed either. I know it was really difficult this morning. Caffeine, painkillers, and spite. So today's side quest, Meeps, is you don't have to write it in chat, but write down somewhere something that you are proud of, something you've done recently. I've started side quests. Also, this is not sponsored. But I have finally discovered an app that works for me for ADHD reminders, and it is actually Finch. You know, the one that they keep advertising relentlessly on YouTube and TikTok, the little penguin thing, Finch, Finch. The free version of that app, which is truly free, has everything that I need to help myself out on a daily and slightly gamify doing things like hygiene and taking my meds. The only thing I will say about it is I think it can be tempting to overload yourself with a lot of goals all at the start. Just give yourself like 2 or 3. If you're going to start with it, just give yourself 2 or 3 things, because the app is designed to help you build up your goals over time. But I've been doing it for a week now and I feel really good about it. Going through boxes from storage unit and the amount of things sent to charity is mind-blowing. Nice! So not only are you decluttering your life and getting things organised for you, you're having that bit of nostalgia and you're helping charity. That's great, Meeps. We love that. I'm going to make this kitchen lighter. This is way, I think, mini decorated for me. But it's way too... I can't focus when it's so dark. The purple vibes, very cute though. They did a lovely job. I just need it less dark. Yeah, let's bring back the red brick. A lighter floor as well. Oh, do I want to go for the Oh no, I don't like that. Some of these are really odd. Okay, it's a bit pedestrian, but we'll go with it for now. Rainbow curtains. Yeah, better view. Better view. We like the better view. And we're lightening things up, so Oh, I see, it's because it's going into like a grey colour. Cool. Gently wafting cutie curtains. No, I quite like that window. This window is good. Yeah, cute. So for anyone that's new here, we usually, this is like our warm-up half an hour. We sort of get into just being in work mode and waking up and kind of centering ourselves, organizing what we're going to do. You can also use this time to make a list of what you want to do. The Disney dolls have been a bit of a sticking point though. In what way? Because you want to keep them, or because there are other people that you might need to share them with? Wait, which bit are we doing? We're at the ceiling. Yeah, we're just lightening everything up. Let's go back to the plants and yeah, nice spring colours. Let's go again, lighter colours. I think I might need to go outside today. Have you noticed that I'm like super focusing on like things need to be light, things need to be airy, things need to be... I think I need to go outside today. I think that's what my brain is trying to tell me. There we go. Yeah, prefer that. Cute. Yeah. Ooh. Right, we don't need Christmas trees. But I am still kind of in this... Maybe the whole bread basket. We've got cakes. I can't... No, not dirty dishes. Like, I have that in real life. I don't need to imagine dirty dishes. Preparing bread. Fruit. If I put fruit on the side, will I then go and eat fruit? Coffee machine. Oh, does that kind of look like my coffee machine? It does. Cute little coffee machine setup. Item 2. Bake. No, I liked the lack of clutter. That's why I've moved that. Right, item 3. Where does that go? Okay, I'm going to change what item 1 is. Yes. Cute little coffee setup there, look. Item 4. Okay, so that's going to go in that corner. Sunflowers. No, do you know what? In honor of my orchid, we're going to have a little orchid. So I thought I had killed my orchid. Some are older and they've been looked after. Yeah, so you've got some special ones there. I mean, there are collectors that you can send them to, or one I think I really want to get hold of at some point. So I had a dress made for me, and I really want it to go to a good home at some point. I have a Cinderella dress that was custom made for me. And it is the Disney Barbie Christmas special edition Cinderella, and it's replicated perfectly. It has all the brocade design in the pale blue and all the diamonds and stuff, and it is stunning. So I want two things to happen. I want to get hold of the actual doll so that I can have it on display, and that will be what I keep to remember the dress, because the dress does not fit me, and it's like not even something that can be modified to fit me. It truly just does not fit. It did when I had it made, but that was a long time ago. I'm pre-children. And then I want to find a good home for the dress. I am realizing I am now in the ball group. Yeah, I could see in the ball group. I'd want it to go to a good home, that's the thing. Maybe I'll find like another content creator that's like starting out in fantasy stuff and do it that way and gift it to them. That might be nice. Or at least like make it very cheap in comparison, because it's worth like 700 quid, which is a lot. You know, even if I say like just give me 50 quid and pay the postage sort of vibe, that's going to help someone out massively. So yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was saying out. So my plant is I thought I'd killed it off, and it's now just come back with like 20 flower buds. It's like the happiest it's ever been, and I'm so excited. I was like, oh, you're just sleeping for the winter? You and me both, babe. So I'm very excited. That's cute. Then coloured. Yeah, cute. Hanging item. I might change the curtain colour. Oh, hold on. What did I do wrong? I didn't click purchase. Lol. So we did that, and then we did that, and we did that and that. Purchase. Well, they hang way too low. I would be banging my head on these all the time. That's cute. Breakfast twinkly lights, why not? Right, needs to be that one. one. Yes, cute. Ask a great if no, like, you might know someone who'd be interested. Yeah, this is the sizing that's, so it's like an 8 to 10, and also it's for a short person. So because I'm 5'3", it was made to be like, you'd have the bottom of the dress and then a little space for the shoes to be visible, so you could see the Cinderella shoes. So yeah, got you a stitch planter, cute, with a succulent in it. Yeah, Minnie's got a Groot planter, so we put a little pretend succulent in it. But also he made a terrarium using Boston fern, and that's done so well. It's really cute to see. Yeah. Breakfast pancakes in honor of Pancake Day. Table snack. Coffee is table snack, confirmed. But also we have the very nice teacup. The smoothie maker. Alright, eventually we'll come back and put a bunch of plants here, I think. Oh, there's this one. Oh, that's cute. Let's buy that. Okay. No, we don't want to exit the game. Much better. Also, look how many packed lunches she's making. Oh, also, if you missed the memo yesterday, I was playing Coral Island and a cat called Trinket came on screen, and I was like, oh my god, Trinket. I think that's what I'm going to call my future cat, because I've done trinket trading for like most of my life and I adore it, and it's a very ADHD thing, I think. And also it just reminds me, it's just such a positive word for me. Trinket, adorable. So yeah, you heard it here first for the cat I do not own yet. The thing is, until I finish the main DIY, like I've got floor to put in, I need to put floor in the living room and a bunch of stuff like that. I'm not getting a pet until the major DIY is done, because it's just not fair. And also finances are massively a thing. Like my salary, my income is under 9k a year currently, which is a struggle bus, but it's fine. So yeah, again, that needs to improve before we have a cat, but that's okay. Okay, I think I need to change out of lazy vibes. What's the reading one like? Also, by the way, there is also Homework Radio, which is what this game originally started with, and then they did a collaboration with Lo-Fi Girl, which the second I got this game, was like, why have they not done a collaboration with Lo-Fi Girl? That's crazy. And then about a year later they did, so that was really cool. Nothing to do with me, but I just love that, you know, same brain cell. Oh, yeah, okay, that worked better. I'm trying to get used to listening to my body more, because my body has actually been really good at telling me what I need. Yeah, that was a very physical response to the music. Cool. Okay, much happier kitchen. So our spirit is working. It is 10:40. So we're going to start our first timer. This is 25 minutes on, 5 minutes of break. Remember to a couple of things. You got to be kind to yourself. Whatever you get done in this session is valid, and make sure to take your breaks. You can chat in chat. I don't do silent sessions. I may also chat a little bit. I also may not, because I'll be working. So yes, good luck everybody. I'll see you on the other side. For those of you that are following the fact I'm doing Game Blast this weekend, Saturday the 2 daytime streams, so 10 till 12 and 1 till 5, I'm going to be doing Minecraft, doing a mod pack which I love called All-in-One. It's been around for ages, but essentially you have, it's like Skyblock where you have a little starting platform. The difference is you only have one block that you can mine, and it gives you random resources each time, and then you sort of have to build out and finish all the quests from that. So the way it's going to work is for every donation you can choose for me to either place a block or take a block away, and if there is stuff on that block, it's gone, bye-bye, which means we'll have to mine the things away because it doesn't have gravity in that mod pack. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So you can be really kind to me and help me expand my platform, give me more space to put stuff, or you can be chaotic and start taking blocks away. So that's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna do that in the daytime on Saturday. Also means Mini Wrench will be able to see something I do, because obviously my streams are late at night, or like now when he's at school, or are just not suitable. So he's very excited that potentially he's going to watch his mama do her thing, which will be fun. I'm sure he'll have a lot to say in chat, which is going to be adorable. Get trolled by my by my kid while I play. You're not doing it right, because he's a bit of a Minecraft expert. But that'll be fun. I think one of the key things I want to do today is to understand what's going on with my YouTube, because I use the same settings every single stream, and I stream, like, I have fairly set times when I stream. Oh, see, there's comments. All right, I've got some comments to answer, so let's go into that. So I've had a really great question about Coral Island, where someone said, if I was able to get 6 osmium orchids in year 1, I'd be able to beat Bobby's score, because that would give you 90 base points, whilst you would score low on diversity. His points are usually around 70 to 85. This only would work for year 1, but the possibility of getting 6 osmium orchids in year 1 is a big grind, I think. But I absolutely love this question. Still getting comments on the Maze soundtrack lyric video I did, which is funny. Okay, right, let's get into this answer. So, with 6 orchids highest quality, if they're 15 points each, that would be 90 points. Not many diversity points, but 90 would beat his setup. In theory, but this would really... Sorry, I'm going to have to talk out loud. By daytime, what time do you mean? 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. and there'll be a break 12 till 1. I basically rolled 2 of the sessions and got an hour for lunch, but it's 2 sessions back to back. In theory, but this would really only work in year 1, and to achieve... Yeah, and to achieve this, you would need to seriously grind the first year. With unlocking greenhouse early. High tier fertilizer and high mastery of farming. I think it's farming that skills, isn't it? Yeah. As soon as possible. After year 1, Bobby's score goes up, and things like diversity of crops make a massive difference. Best option is 1 flower, 1 fruit, 1 vegetable, 1 artisan, 1 animal product, and 1 osmium level, 1 flower, 1 fruit, 1 vegetable, 1 artisan product, 1 animal product, and 1 extra high value anything, e.g. Large mayonnaise, or if you can swing it, aged cheese. Pineapple wine. Pineapple wine. Melon wine. Pumpkin. Right, let's go back to this. So okay, so in theory, but this would only really work in year 1, and to achieve this you would need to seriously grind the first year with unlocking greenhouse early, high tier fertilizer, and high mastery of farming as soon as possible. After year 1, Bobby's score goes up, and things like diversity of crops, and item value make a massive difference. Best option is osmium level, 1 flower, 1 fruit, 1 vegetable, 1 artisan product, 1 animal product, and 1 extra osmium anything, e.g. large mayonnaise, or if you can swing it, aged cheese, pineapple wine, melon wine, pumpkin. Good luck in beating Bobby. Let's bring him down a peg. Okay, so there is currently 10 minutes, just over 10 minutes left in this first session. So I have a video up, a YouTube short, which is the high boss bit from Nimona, and it's really short, but for anyone that hasn't seen Nimona, I keep getting comments which is literally just WTF, because it's me like cross-eyed pulling a really derpy face, and that's all the video is. So people are like, what? They're like, you just need to just go and watch the film, then all will be clear. Because like I put the outfit on and everything, but yeah, it's just funny to me that every now and again I get these comments that are like, huh? There's another one. Okay. Okay, right. Now if I refresh this, will it... Just see if it's on YouTube. If you it is a great film, but it's literally just the high boss bit. No, I don't say anything else. I just do that bit with the derpy eyes. It's funny. Makes me laugh. Yeah, right. What is causing these spikes? I don't understand. YouTube, tell me. How did viewers find my content? Tell me, YouTube. Give me the answers. FYP. Searching specific terms. Okay, so my SEO is on point, obviously. But how is it that some videos are doing... Because if my SEO was on point, how is it that some are like peaking and others are not? Because I'm using the same SEO. Okay, the short answer is YouTube loves me and keeps suggesting me to people. Like we're talking, maths, hold on. 45% of my total audience is because YouTube is pushing it on you. So if you're here and you haven't been here before, YouTube made you do it. I love it. It's just a bit crazy because in the past month, like, it's just, yeah. Like Saturday, 179 people showed up. What? That's great for a live. Absolutely wonderful. But what? I think I need to make a plan as well to organise... Oh, I'd forgotten all about that. That's hilarious. I A/B tested a video, which means you don't publish it publicly. It sends it to 2 different types of audiences and tells you how it did. And I forgot all about it because I was like, well, I've sent it. I need to organise the lives. Yeah, these numbers are crazy. Like some lives are like to 16 people. And then with the same SEO stuff, 128. What? I need an editor, that's what I need. So, like, I need someone to take all these live streams. I love that. Harvest Festival, year 1. Bobby's going down. Bobby did not go down. Bobby took us down. I think as well, for Coral Island, their artwork that they let creators use to promote the videos helps a lot because it's really eye-catching. Okay. Okay, so you just got over 3 minutes of this first work session. So Mini Wrench's school had basically Mini Wrench did a great escape and tried to dig his way out under the school gate and almost succeeded. So they put some, because it's a gate that has to open and close, they can't make it lower, they can't block it off, it needs to still be open, so they put some wood there, and that sort of worked. Then they had the tree surgeons come, which involved a safety inspection, and the bits of wood were deemed not safe, so they've had to take them off. They put something else in its place, but it is now, the kids could probably get under it if they wanted to, do you know what I mean? Like it, so I'm just like, so you're telling me the safety inspector is saying that having a bit of wood there is more dangerous than the kids escaping onto a main road? Wild. So yeah, I don't think Minnie would try it again. There was extensive conversations about why it was a bad idea, but the problem is he kind of put the idea in other kids' heads. Not like he didn't incite them, but they saw him try and they were like, I'm gonna be the kid that makes it. Do you know what? He set the challenge, I'm gonna complete it. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. Fun times. I'm having one of those work mornings where I don't think I'm going to get a lot done. However, it is, at least I'm up and I'm active and I'm moving, and it's going to get me set up for the week. Still going to achieve that, so that's fine. Okay, let's have a look at, I need to put in the rest of the Game Blast schedule. Oh, did I not put it in here at all? That's fun. Oh, something's better than nothing, absolutely. Also, Meeps, in Coral Island, we can get mermaid tattoos, and there is specifically a capybara spa tattoo that goes on your arm, and it is the capybara in the tub with the fruit on its head. I love it. Right, and we need to pin that. Doing stuff. That's what we wanted. Okay. It's so cute, right? I like this song. Can you tell? I'm like... Who donated to Game Blast? It was a Meeps. Ah, that means... Alright, something's wrong with the alerts then. And you chose a game? I'm excited. What did you choose? Winterboro! Your wish is my command. The very first game of Game Blast is going to be Winterboro. I'm going to add that right now. Something's wrong with my alerts though. Okay, so that is something we can fix this morning. Thank you, Meeps, for testing that out and for your donation to Special Effect. I wonder, can I trigger... View details. I seem to remember last year we had a thing that, like, if it didn't quite work, we could boop it. So we're already at 25% of our goal, and it's not even the weekend yet. Exciting. Okay, right. Let's do this step by step. I'm going to add that to the schedule. Meeps. So the first official day is Friday the 27th. So this Friday. Would you prefer Winterboro to be at 10 a.m, 1 p.m, or 7 p.m. The choice is yours. There's also a Saturday evening slot. There is also many Sunday slots. Bloop bloop. Like, honestly, I think that'll be a great Friday 10 a.m. slot, but I don't want to put it there if you're not going to be alone to watch it. Write it down and then we can, right, so Winterboro. That as an evening, that'd be wonderful. Yeah, absolutely. So if we do Friday evening, nice. And that's actually helped out with one of my jobs for today, so yay, thank you. Right, so we need to work out Cool. There we go. Channel ID, that's what we need. Oh, hold on. Right, let's pause that. See, this is the this is the ADHD thing. Right, we are gonna take a break. And I'm gonna set a timer for the break. The break will be 5 minutes, starting from now. If you haven't already, take your break now. Because I hyper-focused and we missed the break. So yes, if you were watching the timer on screen, then well done, you've done it. And we have received our carrot night. New spirit discovered. Well done, everyone. The Squire Sprout. Adorable. Isn't it so cute? Alright, so our next one. Scrub and rinse your plates thoroughly. Make sure to clean up after dinner. Turn on a vinyl to help you get in the flow. So I want to do the morning ones. Here we go. Prepare your ingredients. Start early. A pinch of magical dust from a spirit friend. Prepare ingredients. Start early. Okay. So I think we have to change our spirit companion. Oh, maybe Dust Bunny? Yes, it is Dust Bunny. So if you have not hydrated, stretched, taken your meds, eaten something, those are things that could happen right now. I'm going to do the stretching. This is my t-shirt that says bruh. Bruh, formerly known as mum. Oh, that is a good stretch. So yeah, we're going to spend this next section sorting out my alerts. So you may have some sound effects come through on stream, but we do need to get it sorted for the weekend. And it's much easier to sort while I'm actually live. So we've got just over a minute in our 5-minute break, and then we'll be doing our second Pomodoro. I'm loving the chopping technique. Like, she's tucking her fingers away. We're not rushing it. It's good. There we go. That was the... So we're going to do our next Pomodoro session now. It's 25 minutes on the clock. I'm going to go back into our work. Right. Where is... We're only 9 subscribers away from my next subscriber goal, by the way. 9 subscribers away from 200. Why can't I find... Oh, we can do that. Let's do that. What if we just did that bit? Where does that take us? Yeah, that works. Cool. Right. Right, now let's see if that works. Set up. Wait, where's the... Okay, so we literally just need to... There we go. Right, so this now should show... Oh, do I need to click a button? Save changes. It is an important button. Nice. Alright, so fix that page. Okay, one step down. Nice. By the way, there is currently a demo of Winterboro available in the Steam store. The demo is relative, because we've done the demo before, it is relatively short, and the full game is only £16. So you may find, just to pre-warn you, you may find yourself getting influenced. There's also a bunch of game bundles, so you can get Mice and Cozy bundle, lol. You get Winterboro and Twinklebee, which is almost like Sylvanian families, still sky-based dollhouse setup. It's very cute. The two of those games together is £20 and 82 pence. So for the extra, what is that, £4 or £5, you're getting a second game. They also have Ritual of Raven. Which is LGBTQ plus positive game. That and Winterborough together is $27.88, so you're getting a 10% discount on that, which is pretty good. I like it when publishers do that. Also, it's kind of like, if you like this, you'll also like this. You're getting a recommendation and a bit of a discount. They also have a bundle where you can get the official soundtrack. Again, it's just under £20 for the game and the soundtrack, which I don't think is bad at all. But yes, just so you know, should you wish to play along. Yes, I need to add the Discord. That would be a great idea. Invite to server. Edit invite link. Never. No limit. Oh yeah, I was going to see if... Usually they have some cool overlays for us to use. Okay, we just got 6 minutes left in this session. Then we'll be taking a break. Meeps, your message cut off, so I've got not gonna lie, actually thought I... And then the rest is cut off, I'm assuming. Your phone does not want to play ball today. You're gonna hear a sound. Heck yeah. Is the second one different? Yeah, okay. Right, so we're going to use both of these. You can't see this yet, but we've just been given an epic stinger for the live streams. It's going to be cool. Thought you'd already bought it. I mean, I think we both did the demo. That one was on the laptop. Oh, yeah. Fair. I do that all the time. Quite often on Discord, actually, when I'm like trying to send an update. What I should do is write them out on Word and then copy and paste the whole thing. Because the amount of time I'm like mid-editing and I forget to hit shift before I hit enter. Because if you do shift and enter, it doesn't send. But I forgot, and so then I sent half a message to everyone in my Discord server. You're all used to it by now, it's fine. Okay. So I've got the stingers, which is awesome. However, I was coming for overlays. The position of the enter key as well. Yeah, I've got a short keyboard as well, so some of the buttons are doubled up. Doesn't help. Alright, let's see if this works. I found the overlay case. Yes, great. How do I use that? Alright, you're gonna probably hear some sounds. I'm just testing the alert sounds. Oh yeah, we have the same keyboard. Lol. I think we did this one before. Magical sparkles. Okay, we are in the break now. Oh, sad sparkles. No, we'll go with sparkle one is fine. Right, remember to take that break. I'm having to tell myself that more than anything. We've got just under 2 minutes left on the break. Ignore the stuff appearing on stream. Look at that. But what I want to do we're then going to shrink down no, do you know what, we're not. We're going to keep it on the big mode. So on screen you will see the Tiltify link. That is for donating to Special Effect for Game Blast, and you can see the little overlay, our little goal, and our top donator so far was Meeps. Yay, go Meeps! Okay, so now we are going to test the alert. Will not appear on the live overlay, but will appear within the editor. Fine. Yeah, see, it's not using the Oh, I think I fixed it. Cool. I think I fixed the alerts. So now okay, so we're into our final Pomodoro session. Right, I think we can resend them through. I want to know how to resend these things because they don't always fire. So it's good to know how to resend these things anyway. Oh, it is supposed to be that. Okay. That does now work. Love it. Okay, we've fixed the commands. We've fixed the overlay. I think we've fixed the alerts. So we want to do a test alert. Yeah, unfortunately there doesn't seem to be a way to resend the alert, which is a pain. Okay, we need to change the alerts anyway, so no, okay. Okay, I feel like this one's going to work well with what we've currently got. Right, sorry, I disappeared for a second there. We're still here, don't worry. Do not adjust your set. Alright, so I should now be able to test this. Yay, it worked. And it fits perfectly. Yes. So, what's going to happen when it does a tiltify? Currently nothing. But tiltify will do its own one. Oh, finally we have alerts back. Yay! Okay. Ooh. I'm not going to change the position or style because it works. Hurrah! I love it when things come together. But this is the thing, this is why I need these Monday morning sessions, because I need time to just sit and work, like that took a good half an hour just to kind of work out where it had gone wrong and what needed doing. So yeah, I don't think I've got it perfect, because you can integrate Tiltify into Stream Elements, and I've currently got them both running alongside each other. So it's not perfect, but it works. As long as it works. By the way, Game Blast 2026 so far has raised £50,506.18. Isn't that amazing? So let's yeah, 57,000. Is that what that says there? So actually it's 57,000. I want to have a look at the, this is where your money's going. Yeah, here we go. Find out more how you are making a difference. So just to give you an idea, last year they raised 130,000. So we want to, but that's the target that we want to beat this year, right? So just to give you guys an idea, £50,000 for special effect would mean 8 to 12 people could have full custom gaming setups. Or if they don't need full gaming setups, that's like over 20 people that can have specialist pieces of equipment. It can fund months of home visits from specialist therapists to assess someone's physical needs and help organize their space to work with that. And that's so cool, because it's not just about giving someone a hobby, right? It's not about that. It is about people with disabilities that may not be able to leave their home, giving them something that they can do not only themselves independently and to give them some independence, but also if they've got kids, that is a great way to connect with their kids. They can do gaming together. It is a family activity. It is a mental health break. They're just, I love their work so much. So yeah, it is very, very cool. Anyway, we've got about 8.5 minutes left on the timer, and then it'll be lunchtime. How exciting. I'm going to put the stingers on early. I was going to wait with the stingers, but I need to do it now. Stinger, properties. There's that one. And then where's the button I can press to do things in the background without moving you guys? Why is Pomodoro technique called Pomodoro? Great question. Let's find out. Oh, you know those tomato-shaped timers? The person that created the technique used to use one of the tomato timers. So the reason why it's reminding you of tomato pasta is because of the tomato. So Francesco Cirillo used a tomato-shaped kitchen timer to manage his work intervals as a university student in the late 1980s. 25-minute study sessions and then 5-minute breaks. Yeah, see? Believe in yourself, Meebs. You were absolutely on the right track. Also great. Use a kitchen timer. You don't have to have Spirit City. Just use a kitchen timer. Boom. Use like an egg timer or an hourglass. Is that what they're called? Oh my god, my brain just died. You know, with sand. Hourglass, right? Why does that sound... It doesn't feel like that sounds right, but it is right. Yeah, hourglass. I've got a bunch of really pretty ones. I've also got one where you turn it over. It simultaneously does 5, 10 and 15 minutes because it's like 3 together. Which is pretty cool. A little bit stressful. But I also have other ones which are like longer ones and individual ones. Right. 5 minutes. This is our last little push before lunch now. Yeah, okay, I am gonna just... You guys are gonna just see the starting screen and music for a sec because I really need to add this stinger now. But you will still hear my voice. So you should still hear me. I'm going to turn the background music right down and do Stinger 2. Because also I want to check that these work. So it should now go, when we go from this page, yeah. How cool is that? How freaking cool is that? So every time we go from the starting soon screen into this one, we'll get that. And then, I don't know what's on the just chatting screen. This is going to be a risk. Oh, okay. I'm doing the same thing every time now. A wee bit loud. I know how to just avoid that. Interesting. Cannot change volume on it. Okay. I'll write that down as something to look into. Sorry for the jump scare. I also want to have different... I thought I'd set it up so I had different stinger. Because there's 2 stingers. One for the main jump from starting soon to gaming. And then if I'm just going between like gaming and just chatting, there's like a little one. Because we don't need the big thing every time. That'd be too much. So I need to look at that. Okay, stinger sound and multiple stingers. I'm sure there's a way I can do it. Yeah, just blast your house. I know, not ideal on a co-working session. All right, we've got 2 minutes left. I'm just waking you up on a Monday morning. That's all that is. But yeah, okay. Is there truly no way to... Oh, audio monitoring. No, that's to... Oh. Yeah, odd. I'll have to look at that. Body wakes you up at 8 AM with pain. No. My body's in a bit of a habit of waking up at like 4:30 in the morning at the moment. And then I can't get back to sleep for about an hour. And then I'll sleep till about 8 or 9. If it's a non-mini day. If it's a mini day, then I have to be up at 7. At which point we cry and just have no sleep that day. What else are you going to do? But yeah, I average about 4 hours sleep a night at the moment, I think. Roughly. Although that in itself, the night when I get solid 4 hours of sleep a night, I know that's not enough, but I cope fine. Like, my body's happy with that. Yesterday I really hit a wall really early, about halfway through the day. I was like, why do I feel so rubbish and tired? And then I checked what I'd eaten that day, and I was in 1,000 was my calorie deficit. So I had snacked, but I had accidentally snacked on things that had no calories or energy. Whoops. So yeah. Right. That is the end. Bruh. That is the end of our Pomodoro session for today. We are back. Today is Monday. You ever feel like you need to leave some Discord groups? Obviously don't leave mine, but in general I'm just like, there's a lot of Discord groups. Today is the 23rd. So no stream tomorrow, but on Wednesday, 6 PM GMT, we'll be playing Coral Island. Then Thursday is our Game Blast hype stream from 8 PM GMT. We will be playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, and we will be talking about Game Blast. And then we're into the crazy schedule, all of which is on the Tilt Divide, links in chat. And yeah, if you've enjoyed this stream, co-working happens every Monday. We do 10 till 12 guaranteed, and then like today, if we go a bit later because our brains were a bit spicy, or if we're in a flow and we just want to do a bit more work, we do that too. But 10 till 12 is like the main slot, and that's every Monday, and then the rest of the week is gaming. Yeah, I've just got to the point where there's just so many Discords, and then the ones I want to be in, I'm missing the information that I need. So I need to do a Discord audit, I think. Thing is as well, as a content creator, there's some that you have to be in for the content you're being sponsored to make. And like special effects, I'm in there all year round, but there's some times of the year where I need it more than others. But like, I love Elgato, love them, great products. Do I need to be in their Discord right now? Probably not. The Kinda World Discord, I probably don't need to be in there anymore because we've now all moved over to the Self-Care Vampire, you heard right, because that is their new project. So yeah. Oh, spirit. Let's get the spirit before we finish the stream. 2 spirits today. Well done, everyone. Oh, it's adorable. Modesty cucumber. Bento bunny. Cool. There we go. If you ever opened up your lunchbox to find something missing, chances are you have a resident bento bunny. Soft and cuddly with fur as fluffy as rice, sleepy little spirits love to nap inside packed lunches. Not only that, but we need to tick off our daily tasks. That's what we need to do. We leveled up. Rank 33. So we did do the stream schedule for Game Blast, so we're going to tick that off. Didn't do these other things, but that's okay because actually we sorted out the alerts and a bunch of other things. So it was productive. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's lovely having you here. I hope you got some work done, and just remember to be kind to yourself, okay? It is only Monday. Right, sending you big love. I will catch up with you on Wednesday, 6 p.m. GMT for some Coral Island fun. Bye bye for now.